What is up, everyone? Polartron here, back here with another reaction video, and today I'm gonna be checking out another Jaiden animations video. This one is called Speedrunning an Unspeedrunnable Game. Now I'm not sure which game it is, but I guess a game that would be unspeedrunnable, probably I just can't think of anything right now. Maybe Tetris? I don't know. I really don't know what to think about, but okay, man. But we checking this out. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we starting out right now.
As you know, most games are pretty flexible in terms of getting to go as fast, or slow if you're lame, as you want. And honestly, it's pretty hard to limit that from players. Maybe you could turn the main character into an old man who has trouble walking or something.
That's gonna be boring.
That's not fun. At least in theory, I don't know. But you know the one video game genre that forces everyone to play at the same pace? Rhythm games.
Rhythm games,
Rhythm
yeah.
Heaven is one of my favorite games, especially in the rhythm category.
How are you supposed to
I played it constantly
speedrun that?
growing up, and I wanted to come up with some dumb excuse to play it for a video. So today I'm speedrunning a rhythm game. How
Okay,
does
that's
that
kind of
work?
weird.
In actuality, I have no idea, but this is what I laid out for myself. As the video game masochist I am, I wanted to make sure I had some sort of challenge capable of driving me to the brink of insanity. So I'm gonna be running the all medals category, which means I only have a certain amount of mess-ups per minigame before I fall from award-winning gaming greatness into low-life scum. And since I'm not running a game no one else has run before, I have some competition for the first time. There's a decent amount of runs already submitted, so to compete with them, I need to make sure I get first try medals throughout the entire game, every time, all 50. I need to play 50 rhythm games in a row without messing up. I thought about going for an all perfects run.
No, that's...
And then I did a test play to see how hard it would have been, and I was like, no, this would actually make me want to stop breathing. So here we go. This is my experience speedrunning the 14-year-old rhythm game, Rhythm Heaven Fever. For my first run, I just wanted to play
even an actual
the whole
name?
game to simply see how it would go. You know, learn what I needed to practice, get my pacing. And you know what?
Golf.
It was kind of an insane first try. I only messed up on 2 games in the entire run. Figure Fighter 2, which is this game where you're a puny little shrimp man who gets inflated to punch a punching bag in front of a crowd of a couple hundred people. And Remix 10. Of course. If you've played Rhythm Heaven Fever, you know about Remix 10. The game organizes all the mini games into columns, and after you play 4 of them, there's
a
remix
lot.
That's like a medley of the whole column. It's genuinely cool, but for the last remix, it's a nearly 4-minute game of every single mini game you've played up until that point. Like I said, very cool, but also terrifying from a speedrun perspective. Anyway, besides getting okays in 2 mini games, that means I was perfectly prepared for all the others. And I was shocked. That's not half bad. In fact, that's 96% not half bad. I even started thinking to myself, oh man, if I get this run faster than anticipated, maybe I can't even make a video for it. I was worried I would get it like attempt 2 and then not know what to talk about. Which, no, I do have a video for it. As you can see, I went into attempt 2 with a very heightened sense of confidence, ready to complete my run second try, and I immediately missed the first beat. Up!
Is that the guy from Lion King? Looks like him.
Jaiden.
So that run's dead. Attempt 3 was going all right, making a few more mistakes than normal, but was still doing well enough to keep getting medals. Then I got to Donk Donk, which I hate. I hate it, and it's the worst one. You're this middle thing and have to donk against the other things to make this blimp go fast or something.
What?
Honestly, the whole concept of this one is beyond me, but I was just barely missing the marks, and when I say barely, I mean I was still donking against them, but in a way that's like, I want to
actually play that, man. No
joke. A few
joke.
other games have this visual feature, and throughout the run, I was telling my friends Jordan and Kelsey, who were helping me take notes and keeping me company and sane. I have no idea if that means I completely messed up or if it's a, that was a close donk, but we'll give it to you type of thing. And after the game ended, I need to like look up if that's bad or not.
You felt the driving rhythm and you kept...
It is bad.
What?
Apparently it's bad, Baby Jim.
Alright, well, Run's dead. Well, alright, I guess I got that answer. I started another run after that and messed up at the very beginning before I could even do anything. The timer starts after choosing your new file and clicking yes when asked to continue. And then immediately after that, there's a very long tutorial. But speedrunning strat, you can actually skip that pesky little tutorial by after clicking yes, immediately clicking the home button and restarting the game. See,
I
this
hate
run
the
is
tutorials
cool.
a
It's got
lot.
cool skips and stuff.
Like, seriously.
Anyway, I missed the reset button. It's petty and not a big deal, but I restarted it anyway because why would I leave in an extra half second of time loss like that? My mental game for that run was already irretrievable. Attempt 5 was on its way until I messed up too much on Flock Step, the game where you're a bird within a group of other birds all migrating and walking at the same time. I got
What
trampled.
in the
yeah,
world?
It felt like I was only doing worse and worse. The first run was almost perfect immediately, and now it felt like I was losing my mojo. Why did I have to jinx it? Why did I have to think I was gonna be too good for this challenge? But then I got on this run. A run where I was doing better than I ever had before. Remix 1, Remix 2, Remix 3. I was getting perfects. Maybe the occasional 1 or 2 mistakes, but that was it. I was in it. The zone. Not that it mattered I was getting perfects, it still gives me the same normal medal, but I was doing well, alright? And it was an overall calm feeling too. I didn't mention it, but my very first run, I was on the verge of passing out or something. My anxiety was through the roof. I knew it didn't even matter, but the entire run I was having to take deep breaths and tell myself to calm down and stuff. My hands were shaking, but after a few
that
runs,
happens to
my
me too when I'm
speedrunning
on,
anxiety had
like, a game for
disappeared,
too
and I was
long.
just calm and focused. Until I got to the end game. Then it came flowing back and it felt like my heart rate was so high I should have stopped immediately and had someone drive me to urgent care. We need a doctor! She was trying to speedrun Rhythm Heaven! Isn't that a rhythm game? I started up Samurai
What?
Slice 2, which I was extremely worried about because it was the second time I'd gotten this far since the first run. I didn't mention it, but the actual reason I lost my second attempt was because of this game. So now there's trauma there. Jordan and Kelsey stayed silent so I could have maximum focus. And as I started getting into it, Jacob joined the call. Jacob, you're a very great friend.
Of
and I
course.
was very happy you joined. But oh my goodness, I was sweating bullets.
Hello.
Hello.
This game looks fun.
Rhythming.
It's going good so far.
Jaiden's in focus mode.
I assumed as much. How far is this?
I think we're about halfway.
We just finished Remix 7.
Nah, we're about 3.
Bro,
Nice. How have you guys been?
Good.
what is this?
Came in at a good time.
Oh, phew. I was sweating so hard. Phew! Alright, moving on. Honestly, still, I was doing really well. It wasn't
was so
until
cool.
Love Rap 2 that I even hit my first 4 mistakes in one game. Very frightening, but I still squeaked by. Side note, I have no idea the technicalities of how many mess-ups I'm given per game. I was just hoping and praying the entire run. Then it was time. I was at Figure Fighter 2 again, the game that officially ended my first run. I practiced it religiously after that,
Okay.
desperately trying to assure I would never fail at it ever again. This game is deep into the run too. It's like one of the last 5 in the entire game, so losing at that one did sting quite a bit the first time. After lots of nervous pep talk to myself, I went into it. And you know what happened? I knocked it out of the park. From 5 mistakes that cost me the run, all the way down to 1. I get
Dang.
to continue on. Every minigame onwards was just exponentially heightening my anxiety further. I was doing really well, but that's what was terrifying me. I didn't know
Remix
when the
10.
mistakes were just gonna hit, and it felt like any second I could kill the run. Because I could. I'm being completely honest, unfortunately, when I say this was probably the worst nervous anxiety I've ever felt in my entire life. A Rhythm Heaven fever
From a
speedrun.
rhythm
I was
game?
taking deep breaths every chance I could. It felt like I had chills. I would have liked to pause and calm myself down, maybe get a cold towel, but I couldn't because, you know, it's a speedrun. I was
That
saying
really
things like,
sucks.
I can't handle this. Oh no, I can't. My chest hurts. I feel like my ribs are
Yeah,
gonna
I think
fall
I
out
think
of
you
me.
need to take a break.
Okay. More
Know what I'm
deep breaths.
saying?
Some water maybe. I hate this feeling. I don't want to live with this feeling any longer.
Only 5 left.
Maybe I was starting to hallucinate or something, but it felt like I was literally having nervous wreck heart palpitations. Both scenarios are equally likely, but I was somehow keeping it together on the outside and made it to the grand finale.
And what's that?
Remix
10.
This was also the game I practiced the most, next to Figure Fighter 2, so I was technically prepared, but not mentally. I was falling apart mentally, crumbling if you will, but I had no time to try and calm down. That would be time loss, of course. So without hesitation, I had to start it. All things considered, even though I couldn't hear the game over the sound of my heartbeat, I was doing pretty decently, but then the first mistake hit. I don't technically know how many mistakes that counts for, but it's okay. It's assumedly the first one. Then it happens again moments later. This is what I was talking about
Another
earlier
mistake.
when I don't know if that counts as an actual mistake or not. Can I look it up? Does the internet have the answer? I don't know, maybe, probably. But I'm in too deep to check at this point, so I'm not going to. The run continues. It happens again. I wasn't ready for the switch to the tap dancers.
Yeah, there's no
and missed
way.
my cue. They literally harassed me in-game about it. It's all slowly falling apart now. I don't think I can make any more mistakes. Do I know for sure? Not at all, but that's what was filling my head at this point. I continue, and... Dear God, no. I missed 3 of the little dots. I'm sure it's over now. I don't know how many technical mistakes I've made at this point, but it just feels like too many. I'm completely in the dark now if I'm even en route to pass or not. I will add in my Remix 10 practice, at the very end there's a little credits minigame, you know, like the ones I skipped, where you tap A on beat to make the little mascot guy fly in the air. There's one part I just couldn't get at all, and that was the double tap where he does like this little roll into a jump. There wasn't a single time in training that I could get that part, and always missed it, and when I needed it most, did I get it in the run?
Oh!
No. That's it. I don't know how many mistakes that was, but it was too many. My heart sank, dude. All that work just to fail at the very end. All that
But I
anxiety
mean, at least
I'm
you
gonna have to
tried.
relive. I just didn't know if I could handle it. Like, physically. I wasn't joking about the heart palpitations / hallucinations. All I could do was sit there at the foot of Rhythm God and wait for my judgment.
Let's see what he says.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I genuinely don't know.
Huh?
This
Just
one's
be like,
mine.
careful.
No, don't say it, don't say it.
Really great.
Oh my god!
Oh!
I did it!
1 minute or
That-
1 hour and 53 minutes.
That was so stressful.
Holy
Oh my-
cow.
Can't believe she got
I don't know
super.
how, but I did it. I finished the run. I was free. I officially
You're
played
free
all the
from
Rhythm Heaven
speedruns.
Fever minigames and didn't fail at earning a medal first try on any of them at all. 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 1 second. That's my final score. How does that
Bro.
compare to the world record? Honestly, not even close. I don't really know how they saved so much time. My main guess is that playing on the Wii is much faster in terms of loading time. I was playing on a Wii U, and that could affect how fast everything loads. I don't know. But also, there's no way I'm gonna play on a Wii for YouTube. Do you know how crunchy that would make this footage? I'd rather take the time loss bullet so I don't have to cross my eyes just to rewatch my footage. So how does my run compare to the people who did the same run on the Wii U?
Close.
Second best. And you know what? I'll take it. I have no idea how this guy ended up saving like 10 seconds, but being the second best Wii U Rhythm Heaven Fever all medals runner
Okay,
is
this
fine
is getting
with me.
very
I am
specific.
settling and I am proud. Will I probably lose this record hours after this video goes up?
No.
Absolutely. But that's just
Really?
how it goes. People message
Alright, I
me
bet all
for
of you guys
weeks,
are gonna try.
months after my Cooking Mama 2 speedrun video being like, Jaiden, you're not the world record holder anymore. And it's like, yeah, I know. Thanks for rubbing it in. I'm trying to cope over here. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm actually really happy people started running Cooking Mama, especially the
I'm
Brent
gonna
5%.
try running
I felt
it if I
honored
get the chance.
in a really strange way. Anyway, after trying my hand in speedrunning a game that has a semi-active, honestly at the moment kind of dead, running base, I now realize Speedrunning is terrifying, especially if content is on the line. I'd probably like it more if I did it for fun in my free time, but yeah, oh well. I'm happy I finished my run. Despite everything, I had a great time. And it just feels good knowing I'm half decent at Rhythm Heaven now. A skill that will be very useful. Absolutely never. I really still—
But yo, that is it for the Jaiden Animations video, speedrunning an unspeedrunnable game. I mean, it wasn't unspeedrunnable, but you know, it was kind of hard. Yes, I agree with that. But definitely let me know what you think. And don't forget to like the video, comment on below, subscribe to the channel. This one gets a 7 out of 10 for me, and I'll see you guys next time.